Joining me is Michael Kroger, former Victorian Liberal President, Steve Conroy, former Labor Senator and Cabinet Minister. Michael, so now we've got a Chinese ship, a research vessel, almost certainly also a spy one, off the Victorian coast. The Prime Minister says, chill. We have Australian vessels in the South China Sea. Is that the same thing?
Well, probably not quite. I don't think the Australian vessels are spying on the Chinese, but you'd be 100% sure that the Chinese are spying on Australia. Albo, as usual, shows no interest whatsoever in this issue, just says chill. Did he know about it? What has he done about it? He won't say what he's done about it. Have they talked to the ambassador? We don't know. And, it's a slur on the Australian, force to think that they're up there, spying on the Chinese from the Pacific, which I don't think they are. But typical of Albo, no interest in foreign policy, no idea how to deal with the Chinese, and just sort of bats it away and, keeps talking about Medicare, Andrew.
Honestly, Stephen, I did think his answer was, what if China took it seriously? That he's actually saying that we're doing to it what it's doing to us. That would make it very suspicious of our ships over there. Well, what did you make of that response?
Well, that would be the truth. I don't want to laugh too loudly, but if Michael doesn't think our ships and our submarines are engaged in monitoring, that's a polite word for spying, on Chinese activities.
This blatantly? This close to the coast?
You can see behind me. Well, we have submarines that no one will ever tell you where they are. We work in coalition with our American partners, our allies, plus other navies and agencies who all swarm up and down that coastline, keeping an eye on every single movement of every single vessel. So for Michael to suddenly go, well, it's outrageous, we would never be doing that, Michael, that's not right. So let's be clear, China are now engaged in intimidation and coercion towards
let me just hold you up. I mean, because I think you're being evasive here. We are talking about not a submarine, a vessel on the surface, equipped with the submarine, yes, but quite blatantly and quite close to the coast. You go and have a look at the South China Sea map. A lot of that is nowhere near the Chinese coast like this ship is near ours. So don't compare apples with oranges here. This is quite blatant.
As you know, China have made a blanket claim across the South China Sea. They've created artificial territory, built air bases, built a whole range of offensive capabilities on these artificial atolls, claim them as China's sovereign territory, and we sail right around them, right up and down, all over them, just like they're doing to us. So let's not try and pretend what we're not doing. What China are doing,
mate, we have not built artificial reefs
blatant intimidation.
Way out at sea. We're talking about mainland Australia, not an illegal claim on territory that is contested and being thrown out by a world judicial body. I mean, this is just CRUD, actually, Stephen. But, Michael, the government's failure to deal properly with the High Court is... No, Stephen, honestly, if you're going to do that kind of spin, that spin. I won't insult the viewers' intelligence on that. You either be fair dinkum or don't comment, I think. That makes me so angry.